Hey, what's up everybody, Nexel here. Today we're playing Honkai Star Rail, going to be continuing our story with version 3.1. Finally got there. It is a lot later in the day than I wanted to stream, but it was kind of a packed day. I ended up doing a lot more than I thought I was going to, and I guess the long and short of my day is that now I'm back in a card game. So I gotta build 3 new constructed decks for 3 different card games, so that is a problem for a different day. For today, our goal is to try and at least get past the first 2 segments of version 3.1. So for our team this time around, we are gonna be still running the Herda with Remembrance Trailblazer. And I'm trying to think, what do I want? A Naxa? Sorry, that was just a random thought that came up. Who do we want as our DPS, right? In these upcoming streams, kind of want to try playing other teams, but my 3 main DPSs are Herda. I guess I could play the Phainon team, but that's going to take forever. As long as we're going through content that has 5 enemies, we are sticking with the Herda for now, especially since I don't have Xiao Zhou. Okay. That's going to be the game plan. So, with that being said, let's go ahead and dive right in to our storyline. I don't know why it always defaults to that one. Is it because I do the simulated universe stuff? Alright, let's go.
With all due respect, this trial is taking far too long.
What do you think of this, Phainon?
It's not possible to tell for sure what goes on within the vortex. All I can hear are fragments of speech and distant battle cries.
Is it Phainon's voice?
I'm not sure. It's difficult to make out clearly. Wait, no!
Lady Phainon.
Snowy's voice. I can't hear him anymore. There's a sun-like existence in the trial. It's burning him up!
It has come to this, after all.
What now?
Get ready, my Demos.
Plan B. We pull him out when something goes wrong. As I promised you, Aglaya, I will intervene in the trial this time to bring your deliverer out to safety. But that's as far as I will go.
Of course. I know this is not the time to demand any more from you.
Discerning. All right then. To be as prepared as I can, I hope that the 2 Outlander warriors can also join me.
That might not be a good idea. The core flame trial is many times more complicated than a standard ritual. Even the slightest misjudgment, misstep, or hiccup could result in grave consequences. Our 2 distinguished guests are not obliged to risk their lives for the flame chase journey. Let me join you instead, Lord Mighty.
Join me in the trial to look for Phainon. And when we do, Aglaya's golden thread will guide us back out. Assuming we survive Nikador's wrath. If something bad were to happen, Casterus, your priority is to ensure the safety of these 2. I can find a way out on my own.
Yes, Lord Mighty.
Thank you both for your valor. Time to get to work then. Let me have the honor of taking the lead in this battle.
Please, stay safe.
We can't get rid of all the noise.
May that warrior be safe from harm. When you are ready, I will preside over the ritual on Phaimon's behalf.
Before we go any further, I hope everyone knows why 42 days is super funny. Because that's like the time in between patches. So that's why it felt like I was losing it when the 42-day option showed up. Alright, let's go, y'all. Oh, so we have to have team includes my day. Okay. Well, what that means for me is I gotta... Do you not do team details? Is that not a thing? I'm trying to think of... Because if my days are DPS, then there's no need for Herta. We do need a consistent healer, so Lingsha's fine. Who else do we use that's... Huh. What do I know about mighty team comps? Nothing. Sunday?
May our journey be free of troubles and lead us starward.
Sure. Oh, but how is the recommended types this? And my day's imaginary. Somebody's messing with us. We run it. It's okay, we run it. Let's go.
Our reinforcements from beyond the sky. Warriors of high esteem. Please close your eyes and hold your breath. They once kept the fate of this world, and many other challengers safe from the devastating rage of strife. They now seek to venture deep into the trial of divinity and prove their will to destroy our enemies, as foretold by the prophecy. When the hammer of strife strikes the anvil of the warrior, the heat and impact will leave behind scars, and between them, a demigod shall rise.
Very well. Come forth then. Souls foreign to this realm, and warriors in the making. Follow me into the mist and flames, and come face to face with the greatest fear in the depths of a warrior's heart. And with thy strength, banish the darkness and usher in sunlight. Let all lost souls find courage on a long journey back home.
What's the matter? Surprised? Where there's strife, there's carnage. It shouldn't come as a surprise to see such a sight in Nikidor's trial. I don't see him around here. We should go first. Let's pray he stays safe. Huh. The greatest fear in the depths of a warrior's heart, huh? So, this is what he fears the most.
There's no place for you in Emporium.
A disaster for Akama.
So much for the king of those outlanders.
You won't get away, Kremnoan vermin!
Be on alert. The smell of rust is thick in the air.
Tell me your name, brute. Your demise shall be a tale I boast about at the feast table.
My name is Perdicus, and I am here to avenge my people.
Kremnoans and Akamans are at war?
Perdicus? Even the tragic cries of beasts at the slaughterhouse sound better than your name.
Say whatever you like, despicable Akaman. Valorous death before glorious return. May the Kremnoan spirit always watch over me.
Foolish brute. I see you're eager to die. Very well then. I shall grant you just that.
Huh?
Die, you swine!
Matamos. My king. Why? Why did you leave us to the mercy of these foreigners?
Is this?
And you are... Oh. So the Alpha Brute has found his way here. You Kremnoans are all eager to die, huh? Then I shall grant you a swift death.
Face your death, cowardly king!
This insatiable bloodlust is a product of Nikador's wrath.
I did not see that coming at all. I guess in hindsight, it had to have happened. There's no way they prepped that much script for something that wasn't designed to happen. Because it makes sense since, I guess, My Day was supposed to be there actually, and he wasn't. But whoa. That got dark. Alright, My Day, what do we got? So I got blast damage. What else do you do? Is it... How do... When losing HP accumulates charge. When charge is at 100, there's Vendetta state. Okay, so basically My Day has to keep losing HP at 100 charge, we enter a different one state, and then at 150 charge, we get an extra turn and then enhanced skill. Okay. Okay. So we just gotta keep using skill. Right? 50% of current HP. Okay.
I heard the call. Serenity is before me.
This should get us the charge. 99. Okay. Let's build up some points.
Show me. Absurd. I know this Akaman. Strife contorted an honorable warrior into this perverse and twisted being. And that horrible noise. I can hardly suppress my bloodlust when it sounds. This battle cry must have gone to Phainon. That's why he lost himself. What a useless fool. It's nothing. Let's go. That voice is Cartonis? Not you too, Cartonis.
Mighty Mouse you are. Destroyed all the wicked king. Here to take my life finally.
I won't ask how this happened, nor will I hurt you like you said. I just need you to tell me where Phainon is.
All of this you know very well. Leave our city, cursed son of Gorgo!
I have no intention of hurting you, Cartonis.
Humiliate me you shall not! Leave! Get out of Okima! Get out! Symbol of your sovereignty, take it! Signet of Kremnos, bask in blood-soaked glory, your kind alone!
This is... Mother's signet? It's here again. I knew it.
Ha! Finally gone mad, despicable vermin have. With your mad king, perish together in that maelstrom of battle!
Enough! Be quiet! You are not at all Cartonis! Look out! Nice move. Wait. He seems calm and composed, unlike the rest. Parted the waters. So, you are Dan Heng. What did you go through before meeting us? You mean you saw your past too? The trial of strife is a vicious one, all right. This might not be a single person's trial, but an arena for every challenger to engage their own delusions in a bloody battle. I saw someone from my past a while ago. Someone Phainon has never met. We can only hope this battlefield is nowhere as extensive as I imagine it to be. Let's first follow the sounds of battle to their source. The battle cries seem to be getting a lot louder.
This will be the end of you!
I agree.
We're gonna take a quick 5-second break here to say, why did Dan Heng have literally no faith in us at all? But I guess he's not wrong.
Just as I thought. This is where the battle cries were coming from. The true entrance to Nikador's trial. I'm seeing him for the first time, but there's no doubt about it. What I'm sensing can only be Strife's bloodlust. The one manipulating this battlefield is Nikador themselves.
Mightimus, you are a keen warrior indeed.
You know me?
The blasphemous prince. Of course I know you. And I happen to know that you're here for the soul of that white-haired warrior.
Great. Let's cut to the chase then. Hand over that poor excuse for a sword master, so we can be done with this farce.
No. I applaud your courage and strength for coming this far, but you have chosen to besmirch the dignity of one who has fallen, and I cannot turn a blind eye to that. He faced the greatest fear in the depths of his heart, and fought with exceptional valor, though he eventually succumbed to the brutal onslaughts. I have since brought him to the rear battleground, and granted him glory worthy of his courage, tenacity, and sacrifice. You wish to take him away? Sure. Pick up a spear and prove that your resolve can rival his. Of course, cowards who hope to avoid bloodshed are better off disappearing from my sight this instant.
Your opinions are of no interest to me, Mad King. If it's a fight you're looking for, then you will get one, Titan. I will put you to rest once more with my curse of immortality.
Commendable. Your noble mother displayed the same spirit with a spear in her hands.
Don't you dare speak of her.
Why not? She challenged the former Kremnos king to a duel, even knowing that it was a deadly trap, all to protect your dignity. Are you suggesting her efforts were for naught?
Her death was caused by you, the incarnation of strife. How dare you talk about her past? Nonsense. You should be wielding your weapon at the god of strife. Battle me and put a swift end to this!
Your hatred is as clear as day, my devils. My words must have struck you deeply. But thanks to that, I have also come to realize. This is why you killed your father for the throne, only to let your signet sink to the bottom of the Sea of Souls, refusing to let the glory of Kremnos live on. This is why you slew the Strife Titan, only to reject the core flame, letting strife continue instead. Oh, child, that what you are capable of. Show me if you have the power to put out the flames of your very own destiny. I will rip your chest apart, Titan. The same way I ripped apart that former king. I see you wish to repeat this. Come at me then. Ignite the flames of your fears and step onto the battlefield. Take this fierce battle to the boundaries of strife and consume me. Or lose yourself in the fight and watch your defeated corpse burn to ash. Remember this. The son of Gorgo will be crowned in blood. Very great. Untrusted. Moment. Essential. To you, the successor of Ramnos. You knew he was no match, yet he chose to fight till his very last breath. What about you, Mightimos? Can your murderous intent match up to what fate has in store for you? Prove to me that you are worthy of this power!
Whoa, My Day's story is getting really dark. Okay, so let's sequence this right. What is...
Mournful cries. Miserable wails. Kings of Kremnos, this is the power you desired? Dying soul, face now accepts your punishment.
Man, I'm still thinking about how dark that was. Mighty killed his own father by potentially ripping his chest apart. Like, whoa. Easy. Easy there, buddy.
Forever doomed! I am struck! Burn it all!
In the name of fairness, I grant you the blood of strife.
This raging power, I can hardly contain it. Burn it all! Forever doomed!
Down, farewell.
Dying soul, now accept your punishment. Burn it all!
In fear you shall abandon your mortal body, King of Kremnos.
How noisy! Burn it all! Dying soul, now accept your punishment.
Yeah.
Watch over you and guide you on your path.
You know, it honestly kind of feels like My Day could have handled this all by themselves.
Forever doomed! Found you. I did my best.
There's no need to worry. His soul is in a stable condition, With ample rest for both body and mind, he'll be up and about in no time.
The greatest fear in the depths of his heart. Lord Phainon must have been forced to relive his past during the trial, and revisit his homeland that had fallen to the black tide.
In all likelihood.
It is one of the culprits that drives the people of Anvorius to madness. It was during the Era Bellica that this unspeakable thing first appeared, like a plague, alongside the 3 Titans of Calamity. Nobody knows where it came from or how it came to be. What we do know, however, is that it is steadily encroaching upon what little remains of this tranquil land, much like a rising sea closing in on an island from all sides. It is for this very reason that it became known as the Black Tide. Those who succumb to it lose their reason and humanity, becoming vicious, mindless monsters. Mortals are not the only ones susceptible to its influence. Even gods and titans cannot escape from it.
According to Nias, Nikador, though one of the embodiments of Calamity, also bears the responsibility of fending off the Black Tide. Perhaps that is also why Lord Phainon threw himself into the trial of strife so readily.
But now, we must look for alternative means of igniting the flames of strife.
So, Aglaya, what should we do now?
You know very well the decision doesn't lie with me. As the successor to Krymnos, Mighty, you know better than anyone that if it was simply about emerging triumphant on the battlefield of strife, you and your people could manage it with ease. But ultimately, the heavy burden of divinity can only be borne by one. It is foolhardiness and indecision, not the unclaimed seed of divinity, that pushes this world into the deathly fog.
Yo, Mr. GNR, welcome to the stream. We are just doing some story quests for Honkai Star Rail, going into 3.1, getting ready for, I guess, 3.4 is the patch that I'm waiting for, where both Saber and Archer join the fray. So for now, we're just, again, progressing through the story, building up our Stellar Jades. We are doing pretty well at the current moment with 30,000, and then 25 here. So hopefully we will have enough to mercy everything, at least get everything at E0S1, but that is going to be the goal over the next few, I guess, 2 months. I got 2 months. So let's keep going on with the story, y'all.
worry, Dee. This isn't the first time he's been like this. A long time ago?
I'm not worrying about him.
Oh, alright. You're a little quiet, though.
I'm sorry. That was rude of me. What I meant was, I know that man can pull through for sure.
It's alright. Being straightforward suits you better. Actually, Dee, there's something we're curious about. What did you see in Nikador's trial?
Something that terrifies me. Isn't that ironic? There shouldn't even be a word for fear in the Kremnoan language.
Do you think you stand a chance against that thing that terrifies you?
Is this also part of your grand scheme?
What do you mean?
Aglaya knew that Phainon might fall. And she expected me to take his place. That was the plan all along, wasn't it?
Yes. Looks like you know everything.
I have no intention of condemning you for it. The Flame Chase journey is not a game, and I have long understood this. The downfall of strife, and the ever-growing threat that the Black Tide poses. If Circes and Ornyx are also impacted, ramifications will be dire.
They are the only two Titans who are still lucid and willing to coexist with humanity.
Regrettably, I do not hold the key to completing the trial. If I wish to conquer that fear, I need the assistance of my fellow Kremnoans. Give me some time to speak with my people. It won't take long, I promise.
I see. There is strength in numbers, but you must know that the trial to become a demigod is ultimately meant for only one individual. Dee, your people, they have been eagerly awaiting a new king all this time, haven't they? If you take on the divine role, they will have no reservations about following your lead. After all, you're the hero of Castrum Kremnos.
I once was. Lady Trebios. Therein lies my deepest fear. We'll talk again later. I'll be back.
Dee? Regardless of what happens, we will always be there for you.
Thank you. The person I'm looking for is probably in the hot bath. I should go take a look. The billowing steam always brings back memories of the furnaces in our homeland.
Mr. GNR, I don't know about this game. I played Genshin Impact 2 years ago. So, I recommend this game if you are into turn-based combat and like JRPGs. Genshin was fun, but after a while, like, as the world started reopening up and stuff, like, people just didn't have time to do whole open world stuff. That's just my personal take on it. The open world stuff was nice when everyone was, like, very at home and could play Tears of the King, or not Tears of the Kingdom, Breath of the Wild. And open world is good, but honestly, these smaller maps with a little bit more direction is more what I'm accustomed to personally.
Regardless of what happens, we will always be there for you.
Thank you. Children left unattended by their parents? That's not safe. You shouldn't run around in here. kids.
Hey, it's the Crown Prince! Are you also here for a bath?
I want to hear stories about what meets on the battlefield.
The Crown Prince. Are you Kremnoans?
Yeah, we are! The grown-ups said we used to live next to the arena. Well, next to the parts next to it anyway.
My dad is a centurion with the Hydra Lancers, and my mom is the bravest warrior in the God Shield Brigade. We used to get tons of silver coins from Mr. Crateros.
My parents are serving in the Holy City garrison now. As warriors of Kremnos, they're braver than any Achaemen.
Why are you kids here alone? Where are the grown-ups?
Mom and Dad were asleep, so we snuck out to play hide and seek with Mr. Crateros.
That old man can be such a child sometimes. Do you know where Crateros is? I happen to be looking for him.
Sorry, I don't. Come to think of it, we haven't seen him in a while. Did he get lost while trying to find us?
No way! Mr. Crateros is a member of the King's Aegis. He's the best at hunting down enemies. He was counting near Verax Lea when we went to hide. I thought about taking a peek, but who knows if it might be a trap he set.
It was prudent of you to be cautious. So, which Verax Lea was he with?
It's, just take a few turns after you go out from here. It's close to the bats.
All right, I'll go look for him. You should consider the game over and head home for now. And don't play around the hot baths again.
Wait, Your Highness!
Is there something else?
I heard you retrieved Nikador's core flame. Does that mean we get to go back home soon?
Have you ever been to Castrum Kremnos? You were all born in the Holy City, and are living lives no different from the Achaemens. Everything you know about our people comes only from the tales of others. You have never even witnessed the blade in the sky with your own eyes. How, then, is a city you've never seen your home?
Because this place is definitely not home. Mom and Dad told me that the children of Kremnos are born to wield swords and fight on the battlefield.
They also said that the Kremnoan detachment led by the Crown Prince is the bravest army across all of Amphorius. No one can defeat them.
The kids in the Holy City don't play with us. The moment they find out that our parents are Kremnoans, they shun us. We don't care. We all know that the Crown Prince will take us home one day.
That time has not yet arrived. But, young men of Kremnos, heed my command. Return to your parents at once. From here on, you are to dedicate yourselves to rigorous training and a healthy diet. You must not neglect these two aspects if you are to become a brave warrior of Kremnos. Only by following this path can you be deemed worthy of returning home.
Yes, Your Highness!
The future of Kremnos. I should find Crateros.
Oh, my day ended up being a big softie after all. Also, I've been wondering about this since yesterday. What's up with the seals? They're like one of the few actual in-game animals that are real. And not like a garbage can disguised like a cow. Arky the MC, welcome to the stream. I'm playing Genshin again just for the Skirk drip marketing. I get that. For the longest time, it feels like Skirk was like a long-awaited character. But also, look at these water graphics. Something tells me my computer is about to literally blow up. Look at these seals, though. They're so cute. Alright, let's go.
is he engaged in a debate with that foolish lion?
Oh, but before we go on, let me set the record straight on this. I liked Genshin Impact. I played it for a long time, and clearly I have content on Genshin Impact. I don't play it anymore because it was just moving too slow for me. And I didn't really find it, like, engaging, I guess. So maybe I would have still played it if I had, like, an infinite amount of time and stuff, but at the current moment, I can't dedicate that much time to Genshin Impact, especially the whole running around, searching for Primo Gem chests that give you 2 Primo Gems. Like, in Honkai Star Rail, I do actually feel pretty rewarded on, like, a daily average. I feel like there's a good amount of free currency, and I actually like the story more. I do like the whole band of friends traveling together thing a lot more as well. So overall, I just like how... I also like, you know, like space stories. So overall, I just feel like Honkai Star Rail best fits, like, what I like in, like, an RPG versus Genshin. Alright, now that we've set the record straight, let's keep going. Oh, also, apparently, so I like listening to my cutscenes in the English dub. I think the voice actors and actresses are generally pretty good. I think that they do good delivery. I heard the newest patch in Genshin, there's, like, no dubbing if you choose English dub, which kind of removes some of the magic for me personally. Obviously in Honkai Star Rail, we are missing Dan Heng, MC, and Himiko. So it's just sort of the same-ish problem, but a whole patch where there's no dialogue is kind of weird. It makes me want to put the voices in Japanese, if I'm being totally honest. But with that being said, let's keep going.
Rat! Oh, it's the Crown Prince of Castrum Kremnos.
Get a grip. We're here by order of the Council of Elders. Even the Chrysos heirs have to think twice before doing anything to us.
Out of my way, lackeys of the Council.
The Civil Guard of Akama is on official duty. Please keep out of this area.
Calm down, my lord. Play nice.
Don't make me repeat myself.
I'll allow you to pass this time, but just this once.
So, you think yourself knowledgeable? Then here is a question for you. Do you know how Chrysius Leo in Castrum Kremnos came to be mounted on the wall? I don't know, my lord. How did it come to be? Let me enlighten you. A long time ago, the founder of Castrum Kremnos led a group of warriors to hunt down a lion on the outskirts of the city of Tritos. That vicious beast had been a menace for years, and the bones in its den were stacked even higher than the peaks around Akama. But do you know what happened? Nary a moment had passed after the beast's head peeked out of its den, when the Kremnoan warriors surged forward and brought it down within the blink of an eye, shattering its knees with a single strike. And then... Why are you red-faced already? We haven't even gotten to the best part yet. It's your storytelling, my lord. You're weaving such a captivating tale that it got my blood pumping. Please, go on. Well, if it isn't Lord Mighty. It's been a while. Oh, what in Akama is happening? To what do I owe the pleasure, son of Gorgo?
Kratos. My esteemed teacher.
Let's talk somewhere else, Mighty Mos. I'm tired of speaking with this silly lion.
What about the Council's informants?
Those two hyenas are nothing but scavengers of rotten meat. They couldn't bite even if they tried. They can follow us if they want to. Let's go.
Wait, so how in the world did Chrysia's Leo get mounted on the wall?
Keep up with us, you hyena. Oh, sorry. I meant officers.
Hey, old man, how dare you? Calm down. Calm down.
If I switch to Fei Zhao, I can catch up to him in seconds. Let's go.
Don't fall behind now. Unless you want to upset our friends here.
Don't you dare try any tricks with us.
Sorry, y'all. I was appreciating the seals.
We're almost there.
Why have you stopped?
This is a nice spot for a private chat.
Shall we, sir?
Let's do it.
What are you up to?
Someone help me!
Some privacy at last. So, tell me, why have you come to seek this old man's counsel?
I came to discuss the future of the Cremnoans.
Interesting. I heard the core flame of the Lance of Fury has been restored, though not by your hand. And you're even considering giving up Nikador's divine power. Is this true?
Those rumors are not entirely groundless.
In other words, you did entertain the thought of giving up the throne of Kremnos and forsaking your people.
The divine power is not equivalent to the throne. The path of strife is also not our people's only way.
Enough with the word games. You, of all people, should understand the plight of the Kremnoans. Think about all the warriors of the Kremnoan detachment who left their homeland with you. Think about their children. Only the yearning for our former glory days has kept us going all this time. If they ever learn that the Crown Prince they look up to so much is actually toying with the notion of stepping down, think of the disgrace it would bring upon your departed mother, Mighty Mos. You best remember that she died for you because of Europon's schemes to restore the glory of Kremnos.
Since you've brought that up, tell me, who is responsible for my father's death?
Are you trying to shame me, Mighty Mos? I may be old, but I haven't become so decrepit that I've forgotten it all. Of course I remember that Europon died when the Kremnoan detachment surrounded him. You drove the spear into his chest with your very own hands.
That was merely the final outcome. Do you still not see it? What led my parents and our people to their downfall is none other than the strife we speak of. The quest for glory. The tenet of valorous death before glorious return. This is the creed of every Kremnoan, no matter whether these beliefs are justified or not.
Don't be ridiculous. The only thing that could slay a king is a spear. Even an infant knows that much.
I swore to your mother that I would guard your crown with my life. I never foresaw that the son of Gorgo himself would be the first to turn his back on the Kremnoan spirit. Gorgo. Your mother bore that name. The name of the great founder of Castrum Kremnos. And she upheld that name with honor. If you choose to turn your back on her legacy, like a wretched deserter, do not fault me for withholding my loyalty, Mighty Mos.
I came to discuss the future of our people with you. But it appears this is not the right time yet.
Go, Mighty. Ha! That's what those Chrysos heirs call you, isn't it? Go down the path you have deemed correct. Deep down, you have always been one to do as you please. And I am well aware that no one can deter you once you've made up your mind. But don't you ever dream of renouncing the traditions of Kremnos. We may reside in Akama now, but we remain eternally bound to strife by blood.
Bloodlines no longer hold any significance in this era of destruction.
My young lord, always bear this in mind. Never reveal your vulnerabilities to anyone. A lion should never dwell amidst its prey, especially when it wields power enough to dominate the entire hunting ground.
Euripon, the boy did nothing wrong! This is murder! Do not sully the noble name of Kremnos with the blood of an innocent child. You mustn't reveal your weaknesses to the enemy.
Enough! My decision is final. We must use this child's life to preserve the soul of the great Nikador. We must save Castrum Kremnos.
Don't be absurd! Those tiny hands lack the strength to even lift a spear. Do you truly believe him a threat to Castrum Kremnos? You'll be ending the bloodline of Kremnos if you do this. Our millennia-old glory will become nothing more than a joke.
Have you forgotten that we Kremnoans place no value in bloodlines? It is through pure bloodshed and slaughter that the kings of Kremnos have ascended to the throne. As for our millennia-old glory, it has always been a joke in my eyes. Glorify it all you want, but it will not alter the nature of slaughter. Those who revel in it are but murderers. They are no more noble than the most monstrous beasts in Amphorius.
Enough with your words! Among all the kings of Kremnos, which one did not inherit the crown only after plucking it from the lifeless body of his father? But listen to yourself now. Do you truly believe you can cleanse the blood from your hands through mere words alone?
Nay, quite the contrary. I will end this cycle of bloodshed. Starting with this child. With these blood-stained hands, I will end it all.
Your failure is inevitable, Euripon. You are just a coward who can only raise his blade against his own child! A beast that murders his own kin. King's Aegis and Aphers of Kremnos! You cannot sit idly by and watch this atrocity unfold! If you consider yourselves the honorable sons and daughters of Gorgo, then take up your spears and join me in putting an end to this bloody charade!
Does anyone else have any objections? If so, come forward with your spear and prove your mettle.
Understood.
5, 4, 4, 3. No one dare stand by my side. Cowards! Has that crown stripped you of your courage? 2. 1.
It appears there are no objections. Then, in accordance with the Kremnoan Council's principle of tacit consent, the decision is final. With all present as witnesses, this child shall descend into the Sea of Souls, where he will nourish the Lance of Fury and join the fallen heroes. May fate and the gods await your arrival. My son, my Deimos.
Stop!
If you have more to say, then speak. On account of the life we have shared together, I grant you this one final chance.
With the Blade of Fury above us and the Council bearing witness, I, Gorgo, hereby move to challenge the crown in accordance with the laws of Kremnos. O unworthy king, in the name of the Council of Elders, I demand that you duel me!
Very well. We shall see who the Kremnoan blade strikes down.
My Deimos, my son. They all tell me to forget. But how could I ever? The son of Gorgo will be crowned in blood. If there is no Kremnos without the crown, then I shall seize the crown and smash it to pieces to bring the people to their senses.
Mister, you're awake. That's a complicated question. I'm not sure I can answer that. I apologize for arriving uninvited. I saw that you were still asleep, so I took the liberty of waiting nearby. I bring a message from Lady Aglaya. She has prepared a gift for you and Dan Hong, and wishes to present it to you in person. I'm glad you're in good spirits. All right, let's set off.
Me, ma'am?
His years of drifting made him detest water's waves.
A blade that can cut through the mighty must be enough to slay gods.
Apart from Kremnos' traditions, what do you have left?
That is why I walk on this path.
Why is Maide's story like, or I should get used to it. Maide. Why is Maide's story like so sad? I have a feeling everyone in Amphorius is just really sad. Okay. The goal is to just get E6 Trailblazer. I think, what do we get? E4? So we got 2 more to go. Because I think part of the reason our Trailblazer is not doing too much damage is because crit rate is 7.5. Like, it is literally laughable. But I guess the point of the Trailblazer is to stack SP points and then just use the ultimate as use the ultimate as like the main damage. Yeah, very rarely are people using crit rate, which makes sense. Alright, let's see where we're at. And then I think this makes a good stopping point. Bear with me just a sec, y'all. I just want to see how far we got in here. Okay. Okay, so we did complete 2 segments. So I think this is a good place to stop. We will stream again tomorrow, probably another 2 segments, and then maybe a little bit more on Saturday. So that is going to be our plan for the time being. And we'll go from there. Let's go ahead and claim this. Nice, we passed 50, which is always good. Alright, so with that being said, that is the end of the stream. Thank you all so much for watching. As always, if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please feel free to leave a comment down below, and I'd be happy to answer when I have the time. Once we catch up with Honkai Star Rail, we are going to transition to some other stuff. So I'm not sure what content I want to make for the gaming channel yet. It's still on my TBD list. But once we're caught up with Honkai Star Rail, we've got like most of our things down. The goal will be to stream the Kingdom Hearts series, because I still truly believe it is a wonderful game series that is just riddled with needing to be insanely patient. And since we didn't really have much going on for the anniversary this year, I just wanted to stream the games, kind of relive like what made the game so good, because minus the whole waiting, like, the game is actually pretty good. The combat system is really good. And I don't know why I've been thinking about it a lot lately, but, like, a game that has fighting in it, like, what makes the game super interesting is going to be, like, the story, the characters, and how far you can push the combat system. So, I really think that Kingdom Hearts had a wonderful combat system, a very good story, albeit insanely long, and then maybe I can get more people into Kingdom Hearts if they have a guide to go through it with them. So that is going to be the endeavors after catching up to Honkai Star Rail, completing some of the side stories and everything like that. But again, that is the end of the stream. Thank you all so much for watching, and as always, until next time, take it easy.